YouTube, this is Elation Evan from Sibling Duel, and today we're going to do a toy review on Iron Dinobot Sever made by FansToys. Before we do the review, let's go ahead and take a look at the artwork of the box. The front shows Sever in his robot mode with his flaming sword. The back of the box shows Sever in both his robot mode and his Dinobot mode. The box also includes his bio. Hit pause if you would like to read it. The top of the box shows an artwork of Sever in his Dinobot mode. The side shows the Iron Dinobot's logo with Sever's name followed by his model type. Let's bust this open. Here is Sever's instruction manual. The front shows him in his robot mode, and the back shows him in his Dinobot mode. Sever also comes with a collector's card. The back shows his tech specs and the same bio that's on his box. Time for some air. Here is Sever's electron rifle, and this is his energy sword. He also comes with an alternate face and has alternate red eyes for his robot and Dinobot mode. Alright, he's been cooped up in this styrofoam bed for way too long. Time to bring this bad boy out. Here's the beast himself, Iron Dinobot FT-06 Sever. This is FansToys version of Dinobot Snarl. Sever stands approximately 10 inches in height. Judging by the weight of this guy, he definitely has a good amount of die-cast in him. Let's take a close look at Sever. Sever's thighs, hands, middle chest area, and his head are all black. His upper torso is painted red, and he's got some silver paint apps on the left and right side of his chest. In the middle of his chest, you can see a spot in where you can include an Autobot symbol. Sever's face has a silver finish. On the top middle of his head, you can see some red plastic. Here's a look at Sever's legs. There's a lot of gold chrome in this area. The legs are nicely detailed. I like how the side of his legs show some blue and red wiring. You can even see some rivets. Here's Sever flexing his guns. His arms are nicely detailed as well. Sever also has a translucent plastic piece on his shoulder. Sever does not skip back day. His back is made up of his Dinobot's back plates and spikes, which has a gold chrome finish. Sever's head can move up and down and twist left to right. His arms can lift up and down, and they can also look sideways up and down. He has bicep swivel. There's bend at the elbow. His fist can rotate. And there's also articulation with his thumbs and all of his fingers. He has a ratchet waist that can twist left to right. Around his hip area, he has flaps that can flip up. You can flip them up to give Sever more range when posing his legs. He can do the splits. His leg can lift forward and back. He's got bend at the knee. There's also swivel on his upper leg. And he has tilt at the ankles. Time to check out the light up gimmick for Sever's electron rifle and energy sword. Each will need 2 LR66 batteries. Once you have the batteries in place, just press the button located underneath the sword. The rifle's button is located underneath, right by the handle. Just press it like this. Make sure to line up the tab with the slot that is located inside Sever's hand. Once aligned, go ahead and make sure his fingers are securely around the handle. The same goes for his rifle. Make sure the tab is in the slot and make sure the fingers are securely around the handle. Alright, Evan, kill the lights. Let's go ahead and switch up his face and put on his red eyes. Just snap these two pieces together like this. Give me your face! Once the face is removed, just go ahead and pop the other face out. Then go ahead and pop his face back in. After that, go ahead and pop his face back in. Grrr! Alright, let's get him transformed. Here's his manual. The instructions are clear. Ready, set, go! Yabba-dabba-doo goodness! This is Iron Dinobot Sever, FansToys version of Snarl. He's a real beast. With all his gold chrome plates, he looks like a Super Saiyan Snarl. In his Dinobot mode, he's about 13 inches in length and around 6 inches in height. Let's scope the guy out. Sever is nicely detailed. All over Sever, you can see his rivets. The blue and red wiring on the sides and the translucent plastic on the shoulders also adds a nice touch. His head looks a bit small, but overall, he is nicely proportioned. Sever has lots of gold chrome. From his head, his front and back legs, the back plates, and all the way down to his tail. The gold chrome is eye-popping and provides richness in color. Sever's mouth can be tough to open when his head is already formed. To avoid scratching the paint, you have to split his head open first, then open his mouth. You can see that Sever has some teeth. Sever can move his head left to right, up and down. His front leg can move outward and can move forward and back. His knee can also bend forward and back. He has tilt at the feet, and the toes can move up and down. His back leg can swivel from the top. It can also move outward. It can move forward and back. He's got bend at the knee. And he's got tilt at the feet. His tail can move up and down. And it can swivel from left to right from the top part of the tail. And it can also move from left to right on the middle part of the tail. Here's Sever next to Scoria. Here's a side view of them. As you can see, they scale very well next to each other. Here is the great masterpiece Grimlock in the mix. Grimlock does scale well next to both Sever and Scoria, but from the side view, here you can see it looks a tad bit tinier. Iron Dinobot Sever is an awesome figure. He's got a lot of bulk to him. FansToys did an awesome job with all the fine detailing. All that gold chrome goodness gives Sever that shiny look. I like the fact that FansToys provided Sever with an alternate face and fiery red eyes for both his robot mode and Dinobot mode. Both the sword and rifle were nicely done. I like how FansToys provided a light up gimmick for both his sword and rifle. It adds more play factor to the figure. Transformation wasn't too difficult. The instruction manual was very clear on how to do each step. The only downside is that with all that chrome, you have to watch out for fingerprints. But we give this figure 2 thumbs up, and we do highly recommend adding him to your collection. Here's a final look at Sever. Hope you liked our review. Please be sure to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Till next time.